Okay, hello. Hi. Hi, everybody. Ready to do this one more time. Okay, now a little limited here. First thing I just wanted to say about Mark and about the way that he wanted to have this wedding, at least from his side, for the groomsmen, is that Mark didn't just want to pick one best man. I'm very honored, I'm privileged that Mark gave me that honor, but if any of you guys know Mark, if you understand Mark, you'll know that with Mark, he's so close to all of his friends, he wanted all of his friends to be up there and to all be his best men at the same time. Ultimately, the only thing that really foiled that plan is that he realized, okay, when we're standing up there at the altar, somebody has to be closest to him. So he was looking around, looking at all his closest friends, and he was trying to decide, well, you know what? One of my major factors has to be who can plan my bachelor party right now. And considering I had the time, he's like, Hans, can you plan this bachelor party? My new best man. Hi, Hans. But the thing is, I've known Mark since I've been 2 years old, and the thing is, we've just experienced so much together. But because of the way that Mark wanted to do this, and because really all of his groomsmen are really his best men, I wanted to ask them to please come up here and join me. And we wanted to do something that wasn't so traditional, but have all of his groomsmen give the speech. So please, if Bart, Joe, Richard. Yeah, everyone's getting worried right now, that's true.
Yeah, Richard, keep it short.
Just a few words. We've each prepared something, and I was just going to start off with a few things that I've prepared. One thing I just also wanted to say about Mark, a little bit, why, like I said, if you knew Mark, you would understand why he did this, and if you didn't, it's an insight into his character and the way that he is. The thing is, Mark is the most loyal, the most devoted friend that I have ever known, that I think any of us have ever known. He's one of those people who makes every single effort, no applause yet, please, who makes every single effort to hold on to his friends, and he's done it for me since I've been 2 years old. And I've appreciated it so much more every single year. The older I get, the more I value his friendship, and I know that's true for all of us here. We just realize what a great guy he is, and what a valuable thing it is to have a friendship with Mark. And Mark will, no matter how busy he is, no matter where we are, Bart will be in Spain, Bart will be in New York. We'll move across the country, move across the world, but Mark will email, he'll know exactly what's going on in each of our lives. And that's something, Mark, that I really wanted to say thank you for. Because we wouldn't be here right now, we wouldn't be celebrating you and Janet, and wouldn't be honoring you like this tonight if you hadn't made all those extraordinary efforts. Thank you. And the thing is, now I'll move a little faster, sorry. The other thing I just wanted to say is just Mark in my beginning, we were, the thing that Bill and Erica, and I've heard that Erica put all the work into that, or a lot of the work into it, which was a great little photo album and everything on the table. It just talked a little bit about that, and also that, just on the back of the program at the wedding, how Mark put down a little bit about each of us. I wanted, when I met Mark, I was 2 years old, we were in the sandbox, our parents came together. My mother was born in Brazil, she only spoke German when she first came, met Mark's mother, put us together in a sandbox. I spoke German, Mark spoke German. We were these two little German-speaking kids in a playbox. I'm sure people were walking by looking at us, wondering, what country are we in again anyway, but it was a lot of fun. And I mean, that was our auspicious beginning. And since then, we've just all grown up together. I mean, all of us have known Mark such a long time. And in particular, Bart and Richard, I got to know them through Mark, and we were growing up together, hanging out together, doing very wholesome activities, playing Axis and Allies, playing Risk, and alluded to. I know, I mean, Erica used to be very happy. She was like, okay, these guys are good guys. They're going to get together and play board games. They're going to be very good guys. I like that. But the thing is, not that much has changed. We did take a board game with us to Mark's bachelor party in Cabo San Lucas. And realistically, we were down there for 3 days straight playing the game. So the thing is, some things don't change. Even though we've all grown up, we're still wholesome guys. And Erica, Bill, I just wanted to get that across. Even though you may not believe it, that's what we were doing. And just the other thing I wanted to quickly mention was just a little thing about Europe. I mean, we. Yeah, thank you. I'll rush. I know. Thank you, Janet. I love you too. And I know, you thought I was being like selfless, inviting everybody up here to give a speech. I'm like, no, they can just watch me talk. No. And the other thing was in Europe, when we got together, Bart was supposed to be with us, and unfortunately he couldn't make it. But we went with Richard and Mark. We went for 2 months. We went actually with Bill and Erica. I had a chance to visit some of Mark's family who is here tonight. Got to go to a wedding in Cologne, as it's pronounced here. And we just had the most incredible time. We all grew up that summer to a large extent. And even then we had board games with us. We had Scrabble, playing on the plane. It was a great time. And so since then, not much has changed, but it's been a transition, a corollary maybe, to this point in our lives. And the thing is, I was fortunate enough to get married a year ago to Brianna, who Mark and Janet have met, and this is just an awesome experience to just see how we're all getting older together and all moving on in our lives. With Mark and Janet, I remember the first time that I saw Mark and Janet. And one quick story. I mean, one thing about Europe. Sorry, one more small tangent is that in Mark, I mean, Mark is a social butterfly. He's loyal to his friends, but he knows everybody, and he makes an effort to know everybody. When we were sailing and we were on an island, Mark got on a tractor with these strangers he'd never met before. They disappeared that night. We didn't know where he was. We all went to sleep. He showed up at 4 or 5 in the morning, and he just said, I just found some natives on the island, and I was just hanging out, having a great time. And that's really Mark. And 3 days later, we're just walking through Copenhagen. We're like, we don't know anybody in the city. By this time, we left Bill and Erica, and all of a sudden, these people just spot us, and they're like, hey, Mark! We're like, Mark, how do you know somebody? And they're like, from the island. And after that, we had the greatest time. I mean, we were in. Mark had hooked us up. And so also just wanted to let you know that this is a little transition here. So sorry, to transition to a closing, thank you. To the toes, exactly. To the toes, is that, in fact, I mean, there was this one Australian girl who we also met in Europe who was madly in love with Mark. Followed Mark around. She followed us from city to city. And the only reason I bring this up, Janet, is not to make you feel bad, but just to let you know how awesome and incredible you are. Because the thing is that she didn't fit in with us, and Mark didn't feel that she was a good fit with his friends and the kind of person that he wanted to be with, and so he told her to get out of there, to get lost. I mean, there was this pretty girl, who was just following us everywhere we went. Sorry, okay. Yeah, but the thing is, I mean, with you, Janet, what Mark had always told me was that he wanted somebody that was the nicest person, that could be his best friend, and that could also get along with all of his friends. And the thing is, the minute we met Janet, the first time I met Janet after their YMCA camp experience, and they came over, we were just hanging out. All of a sudden, like Mark, I think their first date, they went to a movie, and Mark invited all of us. I think their first date was like 4 of us and Janet. And so that's Janet's first date with Mark, so her first official date, which is pretty funny, and that's just the way that goes. And also, when we went to Las Vegas, Bart was driving the car. There was Bart, Richard, myself, Mark, and Janet. And that was like the first 2 times I'd ever met Janet, but Janet immediately fit right in, was comfortable with us from the very beginning. Sorry, and then now just quickly to finally move things along. Just wanted to say that Mark found a lot when he found Janet, and you think besides just finding such a great person in Janet, finding someone who's so warm, caring, wonderful, he has such warm feelings towards, is that he also found someone who has such a great family, and it's so great. I mean, especially Mark being an only child, he found Janet who has such great siblings and has such great brothers-in-law, especially Anne, Nancy, Eugene, and James. They've been hanging out together, they've been having such a great time together, and it's just been so incredible to see Mark just grow into Janet's family. And it's something that I think is beautiful, and I know it's something that Mark always wanted. This is my toast.
All right.
Yeah, before the battery's died. Yeah, I wish you, we're each going to give a toast, but I just wanted to wish you love, happiness, prosperity, and all the best. I love both of you guys.
We love you.
Thank you. to Mark and Janet, the bride and groom. Cheers. And now, you'll get rid of me. Now, Richard will speak next.
Hey, Clowns, you have to talk. I think you might need to talk to Janet and Mark a little more frequently, Hans. I met Mark when I was 6 years old, playing on the all-star t-ball team. That, fortunately, was the only time I ever made the all-star team in my life. We had a chance to meet each other. After about 2 or 3 days of practices, I lost Mark, lost touch with him. 2 years later, though, he came into my classroom in my elementary school. And there we were for 2 years, great friends again, chasing the women, trying to figure out, to little success, of course. Sort of playing sports together and that sort of thing. And then he left again. And I thought, I lost Mark again. Well, 3 years later, he shows up in my junior high school, and we're in school together again. And there we're playing sports again, trading baseball cards, building compost piles on occasion. And I think, here's Mark again. Well, sure enough, 2 years later, he leaves for a different high school. I'm like, I lost Mark again. Well, soon enough, 3 years later, he's at my graduation from high school, and we go to travel in Europe together, and we're back together again. And then I thought I lost Mark for good. He went to Stanford, I went to Berkeley. And of course, the rivals, and you're not supposed to socialize with each other. But sure enough, we hung in there. We actually saw each other for all the big games, and I thought to myself, this is still working. And then we graduated, and he came from Stanford, and I came from Berkeley. We both lived in the city again, so we were together again. But this last time, I know I've lost him for good. And I couldn't be happier, because he's met someone who makes him happier than anyone else has ever made him. And Janet and Mark complement each other so well. They bring out the enthusiasm in each other, and really makes Mark happier than I've ever seen him. So to that, I want to ask everyone to please raise your glasses. May your best days of the past be your worst days of the future. Cheers. And here's Bart Peters.
Well, I think back to the first time that I met Mark. It was in 1978. I was walking with my mom down the street, and I was in a neighborhood with no other kids to play with. I was all alone. And my mom looked up, and there were some new neighbors 5 houses down. And there was this. He looks a lot different now. But he's just this little kid, blonde, and I had a playmate. And I remember my mom calling up, and they would arrange playtimes for us. And I just remember, like, if any of you remember him when he was a little kid, really stubborn kid, always strong-willed. And I remember losing all those tennis balls, and we'd play, we'd throw the tennis ball against the garage, and it would go into the ivy, and we'd spend half our time looking for the tennis ball, and he would get really angry if I was the one, not angry, but he would write it down, and he'd chart it down. I think to this day, I still owe him about 18 or 19 tennis balls. And I'm gonna pay you back. But the thing, it's like, he always had very strong will. And as he matured, I think this stubbornness, it turned into character and courage. That's one thing I can say about Mark, is he has this incredible character in the sense that he really wants to do the right thing, and he wants to live a good life. And he's very principled. And he picks his friends that way. I mean, he picks friends that he can respect. And then he has the courage to defend them. Unlike anyone, he was like this when he was 10, 11, 12, I mean, through junior high. It's incredible. And I think and he's found someone very similar in Janet. And that's why he's so happy, and that's why he loves her so much. And I think I'm so happy for the both of them. This marriage, the path to where we are today wasn't an easy and wide path. I mean, it's a real testament to struggle, to really trying to make it work, to pursue happiness. And I think it's a real, well, it's just a little too serious, but I think it's a real testament to love, and it's a real victory. And I'm so happy for the both of you. And I'd like to congratulate both Mark and Janet, and I'd like to welcome Janet as a sister-in-law. So to their love and to their lives together, and may the best days be ahead. You know? Cheers. Cheers.
All right, well, that's all the time we have. Thanks for coming. Mine will be even shorter. I've known Mark for about 4 years now. I met him when I moved out from New York. We worked together. And soon after I met Mark, I met Janet. And we pretty much hit it off pretty quick. It didn't take long before I was the third wheel in this relationship. Every Friday night after work. It was very romantic. But I know. Well, it's going to take a long time before I forgive you for moving to LA. But yeah, I'm really going to miss these two guys. They've been my best friends that I've met since I moved to San Francisco. I've been very fortunate, and I guess probably one of the fondest memories I'll have of Mark and Janet is in June of 2000, Mark and I were attending a conference in San Diego, and that was a week he was a nervous wreck. It was a week before his proposal, and I was getting most of his worries and concerns. We were talking about his plans for the big weekend. And I was amazed. He planned everything down to a T. He had it all worked out, and it was just amazing. I was very impressed. So the weekend after the conference was their big night, and Mark made his proposal. And that night of the proposal, I'm sitting in my hotel room, and I get a phone call, and it's Mark. And it was probably about a half an hour after he proposed, and what they wanted to do was to go out for drinks. And I found it very touching that they wanted to spend their engagement evening with me. At the same time disturbing, but it was great. And I think these two, I haven't known them as long as everyone else, but I think I'm a pretty good judge of character, and these two fit very well together. And I wish them all the best. And I want to thank Mark and Janet's family for putting this all on. It was very wonderful. And I wish you two the best, and congratulations. Cheers.
Hi, I'm Nancy. I'm Janet's older sister and maid of honor. I had a toast written out for you, but I ran it by James, my husband, and I'm not going to use it. He's like, you know what, just speak from your heart, just say what you want to say, you know, don't write it out, don't prepare yourself, so I'm just going to chuck it. Like Han said, huh? That's very hard for you. Yes. Like Han said, Janet had a really hard time picking her maid of honor, but I was a maid of honor by default because I'm her older sister, and I'm the one that recruited Janet to be a YMCA counselor. I was the camp director at the time, so I recruited her, brought her up to YMCA, and that's how she met Mark. So she thought, oh, perfect, you know, I'll be her matron of honor. I'm just so happy for Janet and Mark. I mean, as you know, most of you who know Mark and Janet, we know that, as you can see, they're just so perfect for each other, so passionate and warm and caring, and they're such a perfect fit. And I'm just so happy for you, and so happy to have Mark as my brother-in-law. It's just been so fun, and he's just fit into our family really well. You know? And like Hans said, I remember, you know, I could vouch for Hans because on Janet and Mark's first date, they did all pick up together. And there's this gentleman because they all came up to the porch with Mark. They all came up to the door. And I mean, Mark is already tall, but there all these tall guys came up to the porch, and I think I was in probably my pajamas or sweatpants. And I saw them, I think I probably ducked. I went to my room, but I saw them. I was thinking wow, what are all these guys doing in our house? So I could vouch for Hans. I mean, there's this gentleman. I mean, his friends are really. I mean, Janet, you're lucky that essentially you're kind of getting a lot of brothers-in-law too. Very happy for you. But it seems like since I'm her older sister, it almost seems like I have to give a word of wisdom or something. Plus, I've been married, for a whole 6 months. So, what I want to say is, they say that the key to a passionate marriage may lie in a little noted word in the vows, and that word is cherish. And my understanding of the word cherish is that you should show one another your utmost affection and care for one another, never take each other for granted, and always take time to celebrate each other and really, truly cherish one another. And I think that you two can really, really show that to just a passionate couple. So I want to make a toast to Janet and Mark. So here's to Janet and Mark. Cheers. I love you very much. I'm so happy for you. Cheers.
I can't wing it, sorry. I mean, I'll try to wing it a little bit, but I really can't wing it. I have to have something. I'm Jennifer. I've known Janet since we were 11, excuse me. She's my best friend, and I think something that I know she wanted to say, and I want to say too, is Janet and I have never been in the same city, other than when she moved to San Francisco for about 2 years. Since the time we were 12, we were never in the same city, never went to the same school, but somehow we managed to stay friends and stay connected and grow and change and become really close. I consider her a sister. So now I'm going to read from my spinner. I have to read from it often. Okay. It's been my blessed fortune to have known her for so long and to have her in my life. And there have been so many times of laughter and fun, and at the same time, tears and, Janet, serious drama. But the one thing I've always known about Janet.
Hi, I'm Nancy. I'm Janet's older sister and maid of honor. I had a toast written out for you, but I ran it by James, my husband, and I'm not going to use it. He's like, you know what, just speak from your heart, just say what you want to say, don't write it out, don't prepare yourself, so I'm just going to chuck it. Like Hans said, huh? It's very hard for you. Like Hans said, Janet had a really, really hard time picking her maid of honor, but I was a maid of honor by default because I'm her older sister, and I'm the one that recruited Janet to be a YMCA counselor. I was the camp director at the time, so I recruited her, brought her up to YMCA, and that's how she met Mark. So she thought, oh, perfect, I'll be her matron of honor. I'm just so happy for Janet and Mark. I mean, as most of you who know Mark and Janet, we know that, as you can see, they're just so perfect for each other, so passionate and warm and caring, and they're such a perfect fit. And I'm just so happy for you, and so happy to have Mark as my brother-in-law. it's just been so fun, and he's just fit into our family really well. And like Hans said, I remember, I can vouch for Hans because on Janet and Mark's first date, they did all pick up together. And there's this gentleman because they all came up to the porch with Mark. They all came up to the door. And I mean, Mark is already tall, but all these tall guys came up to the porch, and I think I was in probably my pajamas or sweatpants. And I saw them, I think I probably ducked. I went to my room, but I saw them and thinking wow, what are all these guys doing at our house? So I could vouch for Hans. I mean, there's this gentleman. I mean, his friends are really. I mean, Janet, you're lucky that essentially you're kind of getting a lot of brothers-in-law too. Very happy for you. But it seems like since I'm her older sister, it almost seems like I have to give a word of wisdom or something. Plus, I've been married, for a whole 6 months. So, what I want to say is, they say that the key to a passionate marriage may lie in a little known word in the vows, and that word is cherish. And my understanding of the word cherish is that you should show one another your utmost affection and care for one another, never take each other for granted, and always take time to celebrate each other and really, truly cherish one another. And I think that you two can really, really show that to just a passionate couple. So I want to make a toast to Janet and Mark. So here's to Janet and Mark. Cheers. I love you very much. I'm so happy for you. Cheers.
I can't wing it, sorry. I'll try to wing it a little bit, but I really can't wing it. I have to have something. I'm Jennifer. I've known Janet since we were 11, excuse me. She's my best friend, and I think something that I know she wanted to say, and I want to say too, is Janet and I have never been in the same city, other than when she moved to San Francisco for about 2 years. Since the time we were 12, we were never in the same city, never went to the same school, but somehow we managed to stay friends and stay connected and grow and change and become really close. I consider her a sister. So now I'm going to read from my because I have to read from it often. Okay. It's been my blessed fortune to have known her for so long and to have her in my life. And there have been so many times of laughter and fun, and at the same time, tears, and if you know Janet, serious drama. But the one thing I've always known about Janet, and one thing I've always relied on, is that she's always been there for me, and no matter what, I could always turn to her. If I hadn't talked to her in 3 years, and I knew I could always call her, she was always available for me. No matter how different we became, no matter what changes we were going through, she was always there. And that's something that, one of the few things in life that I've learned to live without. I cannot live without. And of course, also through her, I got to make such a wonderful friend in Mark. And I've known Mark and Janet since they first started dating. And in fact, I got to sit in the back of the truck and look for bears up at the YMCA camp with them, which was really fun, by the way. While they're playing and having a good time and getting to know each other, I'm sitting looking for a black bear, which never came, by the way. So, no, not almost, Mark. There was no bear. But Mark has become such a good friend of mine, too. And I've been so blessed to have known him and see them grow together and see them work through their problems and have fun and love their friends and their family. It's really been a blessing to have both of them in my lives and to be able to see their relationship. So today, I'm not only privileged, but very, very proud to be a part of their day, their very special day, and to stand with them on this day where they've committed to each other. And just as you, Janet and Mark, have made promises to each other, I also want to pledge to you that I will always be there for you guys, to encourage you and to support your new family. So, with that, one more time, almost the last time, to raise a glass to Janet and Mark. May your days be filled with happiness, and I look forward to seeing you grow old together and seeing you develop even more as a couple. Cheers. And here's Veronica.
I'm gonna stand. I'm the last because I'm the most nervous about this. Okay, I'm not gonna wing it as well. I've also known Janet for a really long time. Her sisters used to babysit me when I was in preschool, so I've known them for the family friends for a long time now. So, anyways, Janet. While I was trying to think of what I wanted to say to you today, I had a chance to reflect on all the precious moments and memories we've shared together. From our days in preschool to our high school graduation, now to your wedding day today. We have a rare and special friendship that has lasted over 23 years, and I know it will continue to flourish for the rest of our lives. Along with Nancy and Carol, Judy, and Sonia, you've always made me feel like an honorary choice sister. And Janet, I'm truly blessed to have you as a friend and a sister. As I stand here today, I can't describe how happy I am for both you and Mark. You guys are a great match. And I'm so happy for both of you. And wish you only the best when you begin your new life together today. Bye. So here's you.
Really quickly. Okay. Emily, Janet's other last bridesmaid, she couldn't make it. She's living in New York City, and she tried her hardest to come out here. First of all, she has a fear of flying. And to top it off, the incident that happened several weeks ago, so she tried her hardest to make it. Janet knows. She just tried so hard to make it, but she just couldn't. So anyways, Emily wants you two to know that she's with you guys. She's thinking of, in fact, she said she's going to think of you the whole day, Saturday morning till night, till whatever. And she asked me to have some drinks, drinks for her too. So she's really here with you, even though she's physically in New York City. So Emily wants to send you the best, and she wants to give you a toast to you guys too. So cheers.
Okay, I think we're about ready to cut the cake. You want one last toast, Mark?
This is our toast, I think. First of all, I want to thank everybody. I have a lot of thanks to give, and well, first of all, I would like to thank Janet's parents for accepting me into their family, and especially after having 5 daughters, trying the son one more time and getting one last daughter. So I'm thankful for that. Thank everybody who's come here from far away. Steve here has come from Oman, somewhere in the Middle East. My aunt, uncle have come from Germany. So, and I know that everybody else has made a really long journey to come here. And I can't mention every single thing, the effort that people have made to come here. So, but understand that we appreciate everything that you have done to get here. And the other thing that I wanted to say was, even though you've heard so much about Janet, you haven't even heard the half of it. She's the best girl that I can ever find for me, and she just makes every day that I live just a happy one. So I'm glad that you could see us together, so thank you.
Okay, it's my turn. Sorry guys, I know this is long. A long time ago, Oma and Appa, I remember I promised my mom, right? Do you remember, Oma? I promised that I would never ever marry. I told him, like, I want to be with you forever and ever. I promise I will not marry. And she's like, you sure? I'm like, yeah, I promise. Like, that's a promise. I'm like, okay. Well, today I broke my promise. But I want them to know that, you know, we haven't left. She's gained a new son-in-law, and the same with Mark's parents, Eric and Bill, my other mom and dad. You haven't lost a son, you've gained a daughter-in-law, and I hope that, you know, our goal is, we just love our families so much. Here I go again. I can't continue. No, we love our families so much, we love our friends, and we thank each and every one of you for making the trip up here to be a part of our very special day, because it means so much to us. It means a lot to us, and we just thank you so much for being a part of it. And tomorrow, yeah, I was going to finish what I was going to say at the ceremony, but I don't think I can do it. But just know that I love you, and that I just feel so blessed, and I feel so lucky to have you as part of my life. And I just look forward to growing old with you and to having a family with you. And that's just it. I'm just very happy today.
Foresee Mark's and Janet's 5th anniversary in 2006, and write down on these little cards, which I'm going to distribute, what you think will happen to them during the next 5 years. There's a box of good wine, Stedford wine, and we are going to put the cards in there and seal it up like a time, what is it called, a time capsule, so that on October 6th they can dig it out and read what you thought of them, and what happened to them during the next 5 years. For instance, I'll send you some greetings from heaven. This was a very nice wedding, or an awful wedding. I had a good time, or not such a good time. So I'm going to distribute them, and at your leisure, please fill them out. And at the end, we are going to collect them and put them in this box. We will also provide some pens.
Very happy too, because that's all a parent can want, to see their children happy. And we wish you the best for your future, that times may be peaceful and you are together and grow and be happy.
Well, Mark, your friends have said it all, and Janet's friends have said it all, I think, about the both of you. I would just like to add that your mother had me dig over the ivy patches next to the garage on the side of the driveway, and I found those tennis balls that you hit into the ivy, one after the other. About 7 of them I found. I was going to give them to you, but she said no, okay? But kidding aside, you've been a great child. I was just talking to your mother about raising you. I think you raised us. We learned more from you maybe than you did from us, and I hope you can continue in the vein you're going and give happiness to Janet. I know she will give it to you, and if we can participate in your happiness, we'll be very happy to do so all the way. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Lieber Mike, wir wünschen dir für deine Hochzeit und für dein weiteres Leben alles Gute und gutes Gelingen. Okay?
제넷, 결혼을 진심으로 축하한다. 아빠가 엄마를 사랑하듯 제넷도 마크를 잘 사랑하고 재밌게 잘 살기 바라고 아기는 한 3쯤 낳기 바란다. 오늘 대단히 좋은 결혼식을 맞이해서 엄마 아빠 모두 해피했다.
Janet, I'm very happy today. You are so beautiful today. 마크하고 서로 사랑하고 또 아주 잘 살아. 그리고 부모님하고도 아주 가깝게 친구같이 가깝게 잘 지나고 기쁘게 해드리고 네가 그린 집안에 이제 식구가 됐으니까 너 책임을 다하고 잘 살아야 된다.
Congratulations, Janet and Mark. We're very happy for you.
Congratulations, Janet and Mark. I'm so happy for you. This is a wonderful wedding, and I hope you keep the love and the feeling that you had today for the rest of your life. I love you.
Congratulations, go ahead, man.
Yeah, congratulations to you, both of you. Yes, and Jack and Marion. And the party was just beautiful, and it's so noisy right now that I'm not so sure that this is going to get recorded. But anyway, wish you all the happiness in the world.
Janet and Mark, I just want to say congratulations. I can't hear a thing. I can't hear what I'm saying, but Mark, don't forget those 3 magic words. I was wrong. Congratulations.
Hey, Mark and Janet, thanks for inviting me to your wedding. This is an awesome wedding, and I'm really happy for you guys. And I'll see you guys soon at the bar.
Mark and Janet, we wish you well. We've loved you both. Mark, especially since you were 2, we've admired you and enjoyed having you with a neighbor and friend. And we know you'll make a very happy, exciting couple together, and it's a wonderful party. Thanks so much.
Mark, Janet, take a look. It's obviously everybody loves you so much. I just can't say enough. So congratulations, and we hope you have just the happiest life together, and we're happy that you share with us. Thanks.
Janet, Mark, I love you. You're my best friend. I wish you the best in all your life.
They're your best friend? They're not his best friend. Yeah, we love you guys. Thanks so much for listening to us complain all the time about us. And anytime you guys want to fight, come on over. Bye, congratulations.
Thanks. Mark, does this glow stick show? Because this is brilliant. Brilliant. Your relative from Germany loves these. Anyway, just wanted to wish you guys the best. I hope you guys have so much love and happiness, and it's a great wedding. We're having a blast, and we love these. But have a great honeymoon, and we just want to wish you lots of happiness and love.
Mark and Janet, congratulations. I don't know if you can hear me because there's music playing in the background, but I just want to say congratulations. We didn't have our chance to go on the dance floor and wish you a good word of cheer, but of course from the bottom of our hearts, best wishes for 50 long years of happy, healthy, wonderful, forever years of happy, healthy years with lots of Greenwicher boys and girls running around. Congratulations, best wishes always. Bye-bye.
Hey, Mark and Janet, this is Ben. I knew you guys were always meant to be. I'm so glad I got in touch with you, Mark, before the wedding. I wish you guys the best of everything, and thanks for reminding me. This is a great night. Best luck to you. And come by Hermosa Beach and hang out sometime. Best of luck. Bye.
Hi, Mark. Hi, Janet. Congratulations. I know you'll be so happy together. And like Richard tried to stutter out earlier, may the best days of your past be the worst days of your future. Congratulations. We love you guys.
Thank you so much for that comment. Mark and Janet, you're a lovely couple. We love being around you. We're so happy we could join you for this event and having a chance to get to know you more over the years. You make a wonderful couple. Have a happy, long-lasting, and healthy marriage. Thank you.
Hi, Janet and Mark. Just want to say congratulations again on your happy day. I'm so happy for both of you. Janet, you've always kind of been a second older sister to me, and I love you very much, and I wish you the best. Thanks.
Mark, Janet, we're so excited to be here, and the ceremony was so beautiful. We love you both so much. We can't wait to actually arrange a dinner in Los Angeles. So hopefully when you guys get back from this incredible honeymoon you're going to have, we'll hook up and we'll do something in LA.
I just want to say congratulations. Marriage is a very difficult thing, but it's a beautiful thing in life. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy your new life together, and we're having a great time. Okay? Bye.
Well, Janet, Mark, congratulations. This is a fantastic wedding. It's a good time, and I'm so happy for you. I mean, yeah, I look forward to hanging out with you guys in the future. I'm coming back to LA. I hope you had a fantastic honeymoon, and I'll see you soon. All right, take care.
This night has been really wonderful. I've had such a good time with you guys. I just want to let you know I both love you very much. It was a beautiful wedding. Everyone was crying. And tonight was wonderful. You guys are amazing people. I love being around you. I feel a lot of love when I hang out with all you guys. And I just want to wish you the best happiness. And I can't wait to be in a part of your lives for the rest of our lives. And congratulations.
Hey Mark, hey Janet. I just want to say congratulations. I'm so happy for you guys. Jan, I know you've been planning this for about 25, 26 years, and I hope it came out as perfect as you wanted it to be. It was great living with you. You were one of my best roommates in my many of San Francisco, and even though we lived in our crappy little apartment, I had a great time. You were a great friend to me, and I thank you for all the times you listened to me. And Mark, it was great getting to know you. You guys, I had so much fun with you guys going to Deer Creek, and the main thing, times we spent together, I just got a great kick out of you. You guys are one of the most down-to-earth couples I know, and I love you both. So I wish you all the happiness in the world.
Mark and Janet, congratulations. I want to congratulate you on a couple things. Number one, a beautiful ceremony to do today, and number two, on your on you guys being married. I think you guys are making a beautiful couple. We're very happy for you, and we hope that we get to. For me personally, I hope I get to know you guys better in the future. I've only known you a short time, and I really hope that we keep in touch. We have some opportunities to do things together. Congratulations and the best of luck to both of you.
Hey Mark, hey Janet. We wish you all the very best, and I'm glad to finally see that you guys tied the knot. I know you guys had a really tough time the past like 8 years, I think, and I really admire your perseverance and your ability to stick it out, because I know it's very tough. So congratulations. Very happy for you too.
I second that.
Hi, Mark and Janet. It's Hans and Brianna. We just want you to know how happy we are for you and how much we love you. And we've been waiting 7 years for this moment. We love you guys so much, and we wish you many, many more happy years, much love, and many children.
Mark, Janet, what else can I say besides what I said in my long and very long-winded speech, like everyone else agrees? But I love you guys. You're my best friends. And Mark and Janet, I'm so happy you're together. And I'm looking so much to our future together and all the fun that we have yet to share. I love you guys. Congratulations. Bye-bye.
We love you.
Hi, Janet and Mark. Just want to let you know again that I love you very, very much. And Mark, you seem like a brother that I never had. And Janet, you're my only baby sister. And I cherish you, and I love you both so much, and I'm so happy for you, and I look forward to all the camp pictures that we're going to take together and all the times we're going to spend together, and I'm just so happy. Congratulations, I love you.
Janet, Mark, I love the both of you, and I'm just so incredibly happy for the two of you. The life you're going to lead together. I really envy the kind of love that you have, the friendship, the closeness that you have. So congratulations, good luck, and I love you both.
Hi, Janet. Hi, Mark. Eugene went to drop the parents off at the car, so on behalf of both of us, congratulations. And of course, we look forward to just hanging out with you guys for the rest of our lives. Good luck, and if anything happens, you know we'll always be there for you, for good times, bad times, but I know 99.9% will be always for the good times. Good luck, guys.
Okay, here we are. At the end of the night, I'm the last person in the show. Well, Janet, Zena, Greninger, and Mark, I read it in The Economist, Greninger. I want to thank you guys for all you've done. You have been and still are my best friends out in San Francisco and the West Coast. You made my years here some of the best along with Patty. Oh, my little Patty. So anyway, I know you guys were made for each other, and it's gonna be a great eternity. So I wish you all the best, and cheers.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Woo, we love you.
All right, well, to finish off the evening's festivities, I'm gonna have a message. I'm gonna say a message for my children of someday, because one day I know that they're gonna be looking at this video and saying, "Damn, my mom was hot and my dad was cool." That's the least that I'm hoping. But anyway, just want to know that your parents love you very much, and that we love each other very much, and this is where it all started, and it's already 8 years going right now, and can't wait to see who you are and what you turn out to be. But it's just gonna be, I know we're gonna be very happy to have you. That's not the end.
I just want to say thank you to my new Mutti and Daddy, to my Oma and Appa. Thank you so much for your support, and I don't know, it was just so wonderful spending the day. I mean, having this moment with you, and we look forward to joining our two families together. And it's been a wonderful day. It's been everything that I dreamed of. And what are you looking at?
Just thinking.
It's been really wonderful, and it's just been...
It's been a great day, and I can't wait. Wish we could do this every day. That's all. I mean, for me. But maybe 5 years from now. Do it again.
Goodbye.
Bye.